Stu Beans here from the Little House of Beans. I am sitting in the climate-controlled, air-conditioned man cave where I work, and you can see all the guitars and some drums back there and so on and so forth. But that's not what we're here for today. Today I'm going to talk about what I think is a game changer. I think I have come across the best air mattress on the planet. Now, I could tell you in my 40-plus years of camping, I have had the Intex, I've had the Coleman's, I've had the King coils, multiple ones, certain heights, 18-inch high to the ground. I have had probably 8 different air mattresses over time, and at one point or another, they all stink. And I think I've come across the best air mattress possible. So what I'm going to show you is a product that I've paid for with my own money. It's not sponsored. This company doesn't know who I am, although I do have a couple of their very, very expensive products. This is the first one I'm going to talk about on our video channel. So behind me, you see that? The Zempire Monstabed Twin. Measurements 77 by 53. The height of it, at the height of it, is 16.5 inches, so it's not too high, it's not too low. And today I'm going to inflate it, and I'm going to show you how it's inflated. I'm going to show you how it's constructed, and we're going to talk about it, because I really do think it's the best mattress I've ever come across. So here it is out of the box. Now, I have to tell you that I have taken it out of the box, and I have set it up once before, so I wouldn't be a fumble bum for you guys. So I'm gonna unravel this, put it on the floor in again, my very comfortable man cave with my narcissistic banner. All right, let's set this thing up. Hold on a second. So the bag itself, it's got 2 straps on it, and you can cinch those down. It's definitely an oversized bag. And then the bed itself also has these straps on it. You can see here, I'm just gonna unpop them. And those are kind of like cinch straps. And they just kind of pop out like that, right? So it's just this strap. And it's not connected to the bed, so you wanna be careful not to lose it. So here's the back side. This is the side that will sit on the ground, and then you flip it over, and then it's pretty flat, right? Again, they call it a twin. So you've got 4 inflation points. The bottom 2 are for the air mattress part, and the top 2, which are self-inflating, that's for the top part. So think of this as 2 air mattresses, a regular air mattress with really good material, and then like a self-inflating topper on top of it. So I've done the self-inflation before, and I just let it sit overnight, and it definitely inflated itself to about 80%. And then I topped it off and I slept on it already, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna fill it up for you right now, guys. Now, I also have a Zempire air pump, and that's for my inflatable tent. So we are not going to be using that, because you really only have to fill this thing up like 1 PSI. So I have another little air pump right here. A little piece of junk pump, really, but it does work. And I can inflate and I can deflate. So we're actually going to use this. All right, guys? So the very first thing you need to know is that it comes with this adapter. And this is something I don't like. This will screw in to any one of those ports, and then you put your pump into this. I don't like it. This is something I know I'm going to wind up losing. I've emailed the company. I've emailed Zempire and asked them what it costs to get my hands on a few more of these. So I'm still waiting to hear back from that. Perhaps by the time I publish this video, we'll have an answer. But in the meantime, I'll show you where this goes. The other thing to know is that these valves are two-way valves. So right now this is in the deflate position, but basically we take that and we just kind of flip it around to the inflate position, and I'm going to do that to both sides. And then I'm going to take this adapter, which screws right on there. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. It's just that I know I'm going to lose that thing, right? And then we're going to take our cheapy pump. We're going to plug it in here, and I will time how long it takes to inflate. So here we go. Pretty close. I can hear the difference in sound on that, so I think I'm going to turn that off. So that's pretty well pumped up, and I'm just going to take this off. Actually, I can just unscrew it with the adapter there, and then again, just screw that on. And then we still have the top portion to talk about. So if I turn these around, he is already sucking air in. I'll do the other one. Again, this is self-inflating, so he's already sucking air in. Now they say to self-inflate this to like 80% takes a couple hours. I only did it once, and I did it overnight. So, but we could actually fill that with the pump as well. So I think we're going to do that. It's not going to take very long, so I'm not even going to film it. So you can see I've had this on for like maybe 15 seconds. And you could already see the difference. But I'm going to fill it up all the way. So there you go. Right now it's completely inflated. The bottom part is inflated and the top part is fully inflated. And I'll just walk around. I think when it's not fully inflated, you kind of see a little bit of the creases here. Like these are some of the creases. I think that's just because it's new. But this is what it looks like. I'm going to sit on it real quick. And it's just so damn I can't tell you how comfortable this is. Now, I slept on this already one night, and what I did was I let a little bit of air out. Oh, and I can sit on the edges and not like fall off. So it's pretty comfortable. And what I did when I slept on it was, all I did was take a little bit of this air out. You hear that, right? And that just made this a little bit softer. So you can kind of dial in your comfort. But boy, I got to tell you, this is one comfortable mattress. So let's quickly talk about price. So this is definitely on the higher end as far as cost is concerned. This mattress by itself with no sales is $400. And you can get that at REI, or you could go directly to Zempire's website and order it at the same exact price from Zempire. Zempire is a company from New Zealand, but they have a distribution center in Seattle. So they will ship this stuff out to you from Seattle. I got it on sale at REI. I had during their annual, I don't know, Memorial Day sale or anniversary sale. I don't know what it was. So I got it on sale. But so, you know, it might be a little pricey. It's cheaper than the Xped Duo 10 Queen, which is a very comfortable mattress. I think this is even more comfortable. So the other thing I will say about sleeping one night on the mattress, and again, I slept in here, right? Didn't sleep in a tent. I'm in Florida, and as far as I'm concerned, camping season is over. It's June, and so it's hot, and I do not camp in the hot weather in Florida. Anyway, I slept overnight in this very room on that mattress, and I got to tell you, it was like, I know this is going to be hard to believe, but it was like sleeping on my home mattress. It's really what it was like. It was so ridiculously comfortable. I'm a side sleeper, and I was able to sleep on both my sides, and I was able to move around without getting like squishing to one side and squishing to the other. I woke up the next day, there was no air let out of the mattress, either on the top part or the bottom part, and it was like super comfortable, like sleeping in your home. And that is the, I mean, how does one really review a mattress other than talk about the comfort of the sleep, right? And so I had 2 regular pillows from my regular bed, and I slept on it, and it was comfortable. I didn't wake up in pain or anything like that. I woke up, I mean, I didn't wake up, you know, throwing a party, but I woke up like I normally do, and it was a great night's sleep. So I've talked about setting it up, I've talked about sleeping on it, and so now I'm just going to break it down for you guys and put it back in the bag. In order to deflate, all we're going to do is turn these things around to the other side, and that is the deflate side. So that's all I'm going to do with these. And then of course I'm going to do it to the bottom ones as well. You can obviously hear the air coming out of that. Here's where it's just like any other mattress, right? What I'll wind up doing is folding this over and laying on it like I have every other air mattress. And then we'll fold it in half, and then we'll fold it up and get it back in the bag. All right, so I have it just folded over, and I'm going to fold from the back towards the front, and as I roll, more air will come out of that. So there I have it rolled up, and I'm just going to put it on those straps, and then we're going to cinch it down. So here it is rolled up, and those cinches actually also have like a little handle there, and it's going to go right back in that bag. And that is it. It went right back in the bag, no problem. You can see I have room, and now I can simply just pull that and pull that little doodad down, and that is it. It is easy. I mean, there was no time in between these edits. So the only thing left to do now is to do the bag cinch, and then we can put it away till the next time we go camping. And there it is, cinched down, and then that's it. That is it. So, oh, you have a handle here too. Very cool. So that's the Monstabed Twin. Again, there's your measurements. And let's talk about some closing thoughts. Okay, so let's talk about some final thoughts here and maybe make some comparisons. So again, if you go right now to REI, or if you go right now to Zempire's website direct, you're going to pay $400 for that thing. And boy, when I think about that, maybe that's a lot of money. However, you got to think that this is really 2 items that are stitched together. So you have your air mattress, excuse me, and then you have your self-inflating pad. So there's a couple of ways you could do this, right? So you could get an Intex, full size Intex at like Walmart for like $65. And then if you got a decent self-inflating pad, like a Lost Horizon or a Hike Nature, right? The Lost Horizon pad is going to be $240. I'm going to put some screenshots as I talk here. The Sound Sleep full, or I think it, no, sorry, Sound Sleep queen size is like $150. Sound Sleep queen size with a dual pump, right? So I've never had a dual pump, but supposedly Sound Sleep and I think Coleman make an air mattress now that when it detects that you're losing air, because they do, it automatically puts air in the mattress while you're laying on it, or maybe while you're not laying on it. I don't really know because I don't own one. Anyway, if you scour the internet, you look on Facebook, you look at reviews, everybody talks about the Xped Duo, Megamat Duo sleeping pad, right? If you go to REI's website right now, the queen size for just the pad is $520. And so that might be, and again, that's what I think people rave about. And I think I have slept on one for one night, and it's a great pad. Low to the ground, but for $520, it is a great pad. X-Ped Megamat Duo sleeping pad in queen size, $520. But you are low to the ground. And so for the full $100, when I think about what I've just said, the full $100 for the Monstabed in the twin size, and again, twin size is 77 by 53. So that's almost just a hair short of a queen size. So when I think about that $400, it's an air mattress and it's a self-inflating pad stitched together. And again, I got to tell you, I think for the $400, when you think of it that way, it's not a lot of money, right? Because otherwise you're going to buy a queen size mattress and then put a self-inflating pad on top of that. So again, no one's paying me to do this video, right? I paid the $400 or the $350 because I had a discount during REI's annual sale. So I got the break on that, and still paid to have it shipped to my house instead of picking it up at the REI store. So anyway, that's pretty much the review. I'm giving this a huge thumbs up, 10 stars, whatever. I think it's great, and believe it or not, I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for my wife and her two dogs to sleep on while they camp. I think I'm going to get another one. Right now, I personally sleep on a Teton XXL with the matching pad. I can't make the comparison of the night's sleep because I haven't done that yet. But once we go camping, I'm going to do that. And it's very possible I buy myself one of these mattresses for just me. But right now, I bought it for my wife so she can be comfortable with it. She's come in here and she's laid down on it and she feels comfortable. She'll be comfortable. She feels comfortable. She will be comfortable. Anyway, so that's the review. I'll put some information in the description below. If you like this kind of content, I do a lot of reviews and I am stacked on products. I have lots to review during my downtime before we start ramping up to camp again in late October, early November. Lots. So if you like the content, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, share the video with your friends. Tell Zempire that I did it, because they don't know who I am. But mostly I hope you got some value out of it. So please subscribe, thumbs up, all that good jazz. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks again. My name is Stu, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.